So I think that there's the algorithm, and this is my issue with technology. It's not a person, right? It just finds words and it says, "Oh, we're banning you because you use the hot words that you're not supposed to use." And people could be being sarcastic, they could be making a joke, or even someone could be saying, if you were to post something outrageous on your page, if I don't agree with it, I'm just going to scroll past it, right? I'm not going to call Facebook and be like, hey, Chris posted this crazy thing and I disagree with it. You have to take it down. Just because you disagree with someone doesn't mean that it's not real. And I think that that's also an issue that we're having in this space of media literacy and mis and disinformation, that the average person says, "Oh, well, I disagree with you, so you have to be wrong." Um, or, that we think that, in many cases that the right, is not media literate and they have no idea what you're talking about. Actually, they're just because the left and the right consumes different media doesn't mean that they're not media literate and that they're not able to consume information and then be critical about it. So I think that there's a fine line, and this would take us, being locked up in a room and having conversations with a group of people for hours and hours on end. But I think that it's a fine line, and it becomes very tricky when you start making these broad decisions of, oh, well, if you include this, you're going to, we're getting rid of you. So I think that there needs to be open discussion on this and seeing sort of where it falls and having the input of all the stakeholders involved.
Yeah, I think that's why civics are so important because it drives people into in-person relationships with each other
Absolutely.
and actually gets you working together on problems in your community. That's why democracy, a Republican democracy. I know we're not a democracy, okay? Don't email me. But it's why it's so important.